Right guys, welcome to a haul of my Garden of Eden paintings as I promised you. Now, as you can see there's quite a lot there, so I don't know if I'll be showing you them all, but I'll show you most of them if I can. Now this series of paintings I devised, well, I thought up, it came into my mind in a dream. As you can see, you know how you have nightmares, you have dreams when you're sleeping, blah blah. Anyway, this series was developed as a result of those dreams and as a connection with the wildlife paintings I do. So I think I must have seen a film about the Garden of Eden or something like that. Maybe it was one Easter and it was about Easter time, you know what I mean, religious, the Bible and everything. So and then it got me thinking, I mean, I thought, I wonder, in the Garden of Eden there must be some exotic birds and animals and wild animals. I just conjured up in my mind what they would look like, so this is the result. So this is my Garden of Eden series of paintings. And I'm not going to, if I can remember the names, I'll say each name, but there's quite a few of these up on my eBay shop at the moment, in the description box below in my eBay shop. So I've been selling these for years. I must have sold maybe close to 300 of these now. And the reason I can tell you the figures, because the certificate papers that make up the certificates for the certificate of authenticity, it's they come in packs of 100. These comes in a pack, and sometimes they, I had to look at it because sometimes they come in a pack of 50, but this one here that I've got, and I've had about 4 boxes of these, they're 100 each. So I can tell that I've probably sold about maybe 300 all in, because I've had about 6 boxes of these since I started this series. Anyway, enough of that blathering. I'll show you the first one. Let's get down to it. You'll be dying to see what they look like. There you are. This is one of the birds. It's like a bird of paradise that I thought up. So there's that one. Now, this is this is made up of 2 styles of painting. It's as you know, I love my past artists, my old artists, Jackson Pollock and Picasso is the 2 that influenced me on this style. As you can see, the Jackson Pollock is a drip my paint round about, and the Picasso is the actual main bird or animal. Just that style of thing, painting. Anyway, so that's the 2 that influenced me, the 2 artist styles that influenced me on doing this. So, and I've developed my own style with a mixture of both. So this is the first one. As you can see, now you can imagine what these are like framed, with a nice black frame or a nice border with a gold frame. So these would really brighten and colour up your room, your living room, your business, your shop, blah blah blah. Anyway, if you want a wall brightened up, these are the ideal scenario paintings to do. You must excuse my lingo, because over the years I've developed my own Scottish lingo. You'll find that with a lot of Scottish people, that people like say, people know for this country would say, I don't understand a word he's saying. That's the reason why. So it's a special lingo I've got. So if I say it's a scenario style of painting, you'll know that that's my lingo I've made up. Anyway, let's get on with it. That's the only one I've done. Right, that's number 1. Now, another one. This is a type of hern or a stork. As you can see the wings, legs, blah blah. But there's another one. You go in my eBay shop and you'll see the names that I've done, because there's a few on there that I've got some crazy names, you know what I mean? This is a kind of blackbird kind of sparrow. It's not black, as you can see. It's like all the colours of the rainbow. But there's what I was telling you about the style of the painting. See, it's like Jackson Pollock, the dripping with the paint. Anyway, these are watercolours. There's some done in acrylic, but the majority is done in watercolours. And there's a mixture, you know what I mean? A mixture of both watercolours and acrylics. I'm just moving my lamp in there a wee bit. Next. Now, look how nice and colourful that one is. This is another, like a sparrow or a blackbird again, in the shape of. There's another one. Now, this one. Look at that. Look at the colours in that. Isn't they lovely? Now you must just picture it with a nice black frame or a nice cream frame, which I've got them on eBay, showing them with a cream border. So that's like a mother and its chick, or it's a young bird looking up to the older bird, you know what I mean? So these all just come into my mind either when I see real wildlife outside or I have a dream, as I says to you. Next. Now this is definitely a stork. Oh, I know what I called it. I think this one was called a snakehead stork, because look at the head. It's in the shape of a snake. But once again, look at the lovely colours that I've done in that. This one I know for a fact that the outside here is watercolour, and that's an acrylic painted bird. But look how colourful that one is. That's a snakehead bird, or a snakehead stork. You know what I mean? I've got to think of these names, but sometimes the name comes into my mind and then I do the painting of it, or sometimes I paint it first and then I look at it and I think, well, that's called this. You know what I mean? I definitely know what that's called. So, next one. I've also brought over some normal watercolours for you to have a look at if we have time on this vlog here. I'm just getting these at the road. In fact, there's quite a few other watercolours there. Right, here's a couple of the Eden ones. These ones I particularly like. These are very colourful. I can't remember the name of this one. It's probably some kind of paradise bird. Probably. See, like, if I was to look at that again and think of a name, I'd be thinking of a long-tailed paradise bird. But as you can see, the colours again, and you can see the paint's pretty thick on this one. It's like an impasto design on that one. Next. Oh, you're enjoying this, because everybody likes looking at paintings and pictures, don't they? As I says in that other vlog of mine. Lovely. That'll brighten up any wall. So, these are my Garden of Eden paintings. It's a series, as I said to you, it's a series I've done of birds and animals that inhabit the Garden of Eden. In my mind anyway, it's what I think they would look like. This is some sort of duck or duckling. Maybe a water duck. Jackson Pollock. Dripping again at the side. Style and Picasso. I sold a whole load of these paints to a guy down in London once. I must have sold him about maybe 40 of these paintings over a period of time, you know what I mean? And he says to me in a letter back how he praised them, like, he says that I was this the Picasso version of the wildlife painting style. He did actually say that. I've got the letter there. I kept the letter. Look at that. That lovely kind of mauvey purpley colour. Nice, eh? I hope I'm not putting these away down too quick for these, but there's quite a few, so I've got to go through them. You can always pause your YouTube button to have a closer look at them. That's some kind of swan. Sometimes you don't see the actual colours till they're right close up, know what I mean? Some kind of swan that one is. Next. This is like a chicken or a hen. I've got loads of these. This is nothing. I must have about maybe another 100 there, waiting to get either finished, signed, and listed. You know what I mean? But whenever I've got spare time, this is all I do is but as of course you need the supplies, the paint and the paper, know what I mean? It takes an awful lot of paper and paint. Now, what I'll do is I'll show you just now the process of what I do, because not the process of what I do, but the process of it. Look, these are ones that are still to get finished. That one's got the eye to put in, got this to sign. These are ones that's incomplete but are in the process of getting done. There's one with a love heart. That's going to be called a loving bird. Another one, the two love hearts. You know what I mean? So you can see the actual process of me just finishing. There's the outline of the legs, there's the outline of the beak, and there's the heart. So anyway, I thought that'd be a nice interest to use. I'll put these back on here if I can get this sorted the way I had it. I've brought my drinks trolley as I told you the last time. That's it. Aye, that's it. Anyway, that's the paintings completed for today, the painting haul. As I said to you, I promised you that I would show you some of my Garden of Eden paintings. The birds and animals that inhabit the Garden of Eden, and it's in my series of paintings, and it's actually called the Garden of Eden series of paintings. So it doesn't take a genius to work out that. But if you fancy one of these paintings, because everyone is different and everyone is original, there's no prints of these at all anywhere, so everyone is unique and original, and the price is $7.99 on auction. Sometimes I get $12.99, sometimes I get $13.99, sometimes I'll go up to $24.99. Depends on if there's a couple of people bidding on them, know what I mean? But majority of times you'll get them for $7.99, and I've got some on fixed prices as well at $7.99. So if you don't fancy waiting an auction, there's always the option of buying one straight off. I always do that. I have my paintings up for auction for so long, for a good maybe 3 or 4 weeks, maybe not even as long as that, know what I mean? And then I shift it to the fixed price. The fixed, instead of you having to bid, I'll shift the older ones onto the fixed price, and so that you can buy them straight away. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that wee mini haul of my paintings, and I'm sure I'm going to be doing more. I was going to show you the normal watercolours, like say these are the wild pheasants, you know, but I'll leave them for another time. I think this one's long enough. I can see the time on it's 14 minutes, so by the time I finish editing this and blah blah blah, it'll run on. So 15 minutes is long enough for this haul. Anyway, until next time, I'll say goodbye just now, and keep on painting, and subscribe below if you want to see more of my vlogs, and give me the thumbs up. There's nothing more to say. Bye bye.